What is up?
Unfiltered opinions here.
Malcolm.
And Sneeches.
So, I approached Sneeches today. What I've been doing lately is I've been picking up CBD and how it's positively affected my life within the last week.
Which we should make mention is legal in Iowa. It's our legal marijuana that we have here, which is the non-THC
hemp.
Well, I mean, it's not quite. I don't know if it would be if it would qualify as hemp. I don't know. I guess.
I mean, like what I have right now is from Hemp Bombs.
Yeah.
I pick it up at a local store here in town. I'm not
So
gonna say what town.
The medicinal effects of marijuana, the ones that don't get you high.
Yeah. And I have reoccurring injuries, and I'm taking the least dosage. I'm taking 125 milligrams. It's not a lot. Because
over how long? Like each puff you have on that?
Yeah.
That's like 125 milligrams?
I think so.
And that's not a lot of CBD oil?
No.
So that were like
because it can go up to 1,000. It can go up to 1,000.
Okay.
So
I mean, you can't do too much of it.
No.
I mean, like unless you were like more. CBD.
I usually do a few puffs in the morning, a couple puffs after work, and then a couple puffs when
you claim that it has a positive effect on you.
Yeah, I would say the pain relief is a huge one.
Like you'd be in pain, you just wouldn't feel as comfortable.
Yeah, I would say because I injured my hand about 3 years ago in martial arts.
Yeah,
and it just was never the same, and it felt like if I were to punch something now without CBD, it'd feel like my hand would shatter. Like that's how it feel.
I guess I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about this. I'm not saying that marijuana can't be beneficial or therapeutic. If we're not talking about the aspects of it getting you high.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, dude. I think there are a lot of people that I don't want to say this is a placebo thing. I mean, surely you've considered the idea that it's not a placebo effect.
Not going to get you high. And, at night, if I got something running through my head, and I can't sleep, if I take a few puffs of these, I can finally relax.
Yeah.
It doesn't get you high. It just relaxes me enough where I'm just like, I can go to bed now. So, I mean, I definitely like spreading the word about this. Yeah. That's why I want to talk to you about it, too. And, of course, I don't mind some THC,
Oh, yeah.
That really.
And I can't be so jaded or sour on the idea that, I'm just kind of like, yeah, really? I don't really, I guess, know the difference. Even as much as I enjoy, marijuana, I couldn't tell you the difference between like a body high and like a head high or like sativas and indicas. I've never been so in tune with my body that I could sense that.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I was just like, yeah, I like this weed.
It's
absolutely. It's some stony weed.
Ever since they federally legalized CBD, I'm telling you, I'm going to give it a couple more years, and I think it's going to go legal nationwide.
Yeah,
I'm going to give it a couple years.
Do you think in a legal marijuana market that CBD oil would still be something like kind of like non-alcoholic beer almost? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there are some people who I want to drink a beer,
but I don't want to get drunk.
Yeah, I don't want to get the effects of.
I can't do that. I mean,
right.
Yeah, I'm 19 months sober.
Yeah,
I can't, because if I get that taste, it's like, I can already start thinking about it. Get that watery.
Yep.
But as far as CBD, it's a nice relaxer.
Yeah.
If you're stressed out, it's
there you go.
It's just nice. So I wanted to recommend that to everybody who's listening, and I wanted to talk to Sneetches about it here on the podcast.
It's better than smoking. I think we can all agree.
Oh, man,
You know what I'm saying? Like smoking is. I mean, if we're saying that it just kind of just. Oh yeah, that's nice. Just fucking like.
I don't know. I like
like you don't
weed
get
too,
high from it, but
I like weed too. I mean, it's been a while, but CBD really helps. It really helps pain relief and helping you being able to relax at night. You know, naturally fall asleep.
yeah.
But I like getting high and fall asleep too. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just spreading the word about hempbombs.com. I give them a shout out. It's helped me this past week. So.
Nice.
So, I mean,
All right.
that's what I wanted to talk about, just
Yeah.
for a brief moment.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would like to get other people's opinion on kind of the
CBD
the
aspect.
CBD oil, and I'm not talking about vaping. Let's be clear. There's like we're talking about, you know, there's like people that like, oh, I like my vape cigarettes, and we're not talking about that.
No.
You know, CBD oil is administered in a vaporizer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
there's pill. It can come in a pill form. And I buy cartridges. It comes in like lotion or like cream too. So I haven't tried that yet, which I'm open to trying too.
well, they even make THC laden lotions and vapor. It's like it's all this stuff that it's got it in it and then it's got it out of it. It's do you want your soda with caffeine or do you want it without?
Yeah.
You know
Pretty
what I mean?
much. I mean that's
and
a good way of looking
apparently I don't know. I'm kind of like there's something to marijuana even if it doesn't get you high, and I'm just kind of like surprised by that.
Mm-hmm.
Even still, I mean, we're like we're what 3 or 4 years after Iowa has been cool with CBD oil.
Yeah.
And people like you were just kind of like, yeah, this is pretty fucking sweet. And it wouldn't be legal if there wasn't a significant amount of data to suggest that this is actually very beneficial in the short and long term of children who have these epileptic seizures. And it's like, holy shit, that can save a life.
They can have a life, a normal life. If they just couple drops, man. I'm all for it. I'm all for recreational marijuana too.
Yeah.
After my trip to Colorado, it's just
the Mecca.
I hope. Land. I mean, I truly believe if we federally legalize marijuana, and with as much debt as we're in, I give it about a generation we're out of debt.
Completely.
Yeah.
Well,
give it a generation.
Provided we don't do something stupid like try and make college free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But just doing it, I mean, we could do it in 15, 20 years. I put my money on it.
I don't know. Again, I mean, when you're talking about debt and making money for like the government and shit, just because you're doing one thing smart doesn't mean you can't do other stuff stupid.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I mean?
a good point. Yeah.
And I mean, fuck, dude, there's a lot of money that gets invested in shit and
I mean, you look at the state of Washington, the state of Oregon, state of Colorado.
It's a good revenue stream.
Dude, they're multi-billion-dollar states.
Yeah.
I mean, they could honestly take care of themselves.
Oh yeah.
Without any federal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah. Well, I think there's definitely money to be had in marijuana as an industry. It just comes down to, are people willing to accept that maybe it's not nearly as dangerous as once we had thought? You know what I mean? And I think most people are there now.
Well, my face isn't melting, so that's a good thing. Man.
I think most people are there now with it. It just needs to come to a point where the politicians that run and seek electoral office, they need to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the few that have been kind of surprised that normal people embrace this. And that's really what it comes down to, dude. Yeah. Like politicians, they're hired by us to be us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people think, oh, it sucks. Could you do better? You know what I'm saying? I mean, government is the way it is.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't function this way. I wish it didn't take 10 years
I'm gonna give it a couple years though. I agree with you when it comes to how the government's running. Whatever.
I just wish it didn't take a super long time to, like, I don't know. It didn't take a super long time for the people that we elect to catch up with what we want to happen.
Yeah.
It takes them forever.
I know.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh, yeah, I guess maybe, you know, I don't know, like the whole gays in the military thing, that took forever. Gay marriage took forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, civil rights, dude, you know, even back when, that was something that people were ready for, you know, 5 years before it actually fucking happened. It finally went through.
Yeah.
Yep. Things don't need to take as long as they do. Marijuana is no different.
I wish.
You know, we're there. I believe the average person is cool with it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know,
they just, in my opinion, give it a couple years. I'm gonna say 2 to 5 years now. Yeah. I was thinking before it went federally legal with CBD, I was gonna say about 10. I was gonna give it 10, but it's gonna get to the point where when you see more states are legal than not, what's that tell you?
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
So that, like I said, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad we had this conversation.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed talking about it.
Yeah. Folks, let us know what you think in the comments. Send us a video reply.
Yep.
Let me know what your feelings are on recreational marijuana, CBD oil. Have you ever done CBD oil? And you know, what do you feel are the effects of it? Have they been enjoyable for you? Comment below. Let me know what you think, folks.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Have a good one. Stay warm out there. It's cold as fuck outside. My God.
Later.
Yeah. Have a good one.